2 months after my boyfriend died, I saw a crow carrying his torso. Jem died on prom night. Alone, crumpled in the road, shattered into pieces. The person who hit him swiped the ring he was going to propose to me with. We're burying what we could find, I was told at his funeral. What they could find. I thought I was okay, but then I heard his favorite song, smelled his cologne still clinging to my clothes, my car seats, even my own skin. Then I was breaking apart all over again, overwhelmed, suffocated with him, until I couldn't breathe. I wanted to stay with him, even if he was 6 feet under the ground, buried in dirt and surrounded by wilting flowers. Every day, I was numb, and I was sick of numb. Every day had no sound. Every day was like living in a forwarding videotape, and I was the only one awake, alive. 2 months after Jem's death, sound bled back in the form of a loud squawk. Lifting my head, a crow swooped above me. I was mesmerized, smiling a little, but then I glimpsed what was caught between its talons. Scarlet entrails twisted in burned strips of clothing. Something snapped inside me, my legs giving way. Jem's tux. Another crow flew past, its beak twitching. This time, my boyfriend's mutilated torso was clinging between tiny talons. They found him. Before I could stop myself, I threw myself into a run, stumbling over myself. The crows touched down deep in the town forest. I thought it was a nest, or worse, maybe they were eating him. But to my shock, there were bodies, all of them recently dead kids, and among them, my boyfriend, lying in pieces half fused together, his head attached to his torso. The crows worked effortlessly, hopping across the ground, piecing Jem together like a puzzle. When they were finished, they left in a flock, taking off into the sky. I dropped to my knees in front of Jem, tears choking my throat. I could take all of him back to his mother. I could bury him whole. I scooped him up, but when he twitched in my arms, I dropped him. Jem, I whispered, my trembling hands cradling his face. His flickering eyes, lips parting in a silent cry. He didn't move, his head slumping, but his chest was twitching. He was alive. When I rolled him onto his back, something slimy filled my throat. Something was writhing under his skin, raven black streaks running up and down his spine. I shuffled back, when his spine broke through skin, splitting in two, bulging appendages protruding from his back. Wings. He was beautiful, and yet when Jem turned to me, vacant eyes, beady, almost bird-like, I found myself stepping back. His head twitched, dead eyes staring at me, before he turned, and took off into the night. Days later, I was woken by ice-cold air. My window was open, and on my pillow next to me was my ring.